wanted to do a profile of McChrystal, and through that profile to talk about the strategy for the war that he has endorsed and is backing counterinsurgency. So it was really a way to look at what are we doing in Afghanistan through the eyes of the guy who's the architect. So we were pleased that we got as much access as we did. Part of that is because while we were with the general in Paris, the volcano went off in Iceland. And so they weren't able to fly to Berlin as they planned. They had to take a bus. And so it turned into a bit of a road trip. We got a little more access than we had expected. But certainly to be a fly on the wall in the way that the reporter was able to be is very unusual. From the moment I read the first draft of the story, actually from before that, when I heard from the reporter some of what he was hearing, I had the same reaction that any reader of the story does, which is just to be dumbfounded at the explosiveness of some of what McChrystal and his team have said. What's striking about his apology is very much in keeping with the man that he is. He steps up, he takes responsibility for it. He doesn't try to waffle about it. He didn't question anything about the piece itself. He said this was poor judgment, which I think is indisputable, and took the bullet, which is very much in keeping with the kind of soldier he sees himself as. I think the ground rules were clear, and there were cases where we had agreed to discuss things on background or not for attribution. And there are some quotes in the story that were presented not for attribution. So we respected the rules. We were clear about them all along. And I think that they know that this is a fair presentation of their perspective.